ụwa. Ekene Maria, Egypt na Gracia, Osebu Ananyeli, ịdị ngọzi n'etiti igboro niile, ọ dịazị ngọzi bụ nwa afọ gị bụ Jesu.
Maria dị asọ nne nke Chukwu, rịọbara anyị ndị nje arịrịọ, kịta na abalị ọnwa.
Okwu emela arụ. Ekene Maria, Egypt na Gracia, Osebu Ananyeli, ịdị ngọzi n'etiti igboro niile, ọ dịazị ngọzi bụ nwa afọ gị bụ Jesu.
Maria dị asọ nne nke Chukwu, rịọbara anyị ndị nje arịrịọ, kịta na abalị ọnwa anyị. Amen.
Rịọbara anyị arịrịọ, ọ nne nke Chukwu dị asọ. Arịrịọ, anyị na-arịọ gị o Chukwu, ka erinye Kraịst anyị n'ime obi anyị, ka anyị bụ ndị nje butere ozi ọma, wee mara iwere arụ Kristi mmadụ site n'afọ ya na obi ya, wee bata n'ozuzu. Otito dịrị Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ.
Etu ọ dị n'izu na kịta na igbo niile n'ụwa ebe. Amen.
Otito dịrị Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ.
Etu ọ dị n'izu na kịta na igbo niile n'ụwa ebe. Amen.
Ka mkpụrụ obi ndị niile kwerenụ gara aga
so n'ekpere nke Chukwu ka ha zuru ike na ndokwa.
ka mkpụrụ obi fa zuru ike na ndokwa.
Amen.
Onye nwe anyị nọnyere ụnụ,
Nọnyekwara mmụọ gị.
ka Chineke ji ike niile gọzie ụnụ, Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ.
Amen.
Ekpere a bịara gị site na nkwado ndị Love Bite Foods and Beverages Limited Nnobi, ndị na-alụpụta Love Bite Bread nọ na nọmba 1 Nwotu Mmadụka Close, Umuru Nnobi, 081 49 82 82 54. Ebona the FM, 24 hours of informative, educative, and entertainment programs. Can't stop, won't stop. On Ebona the 103.5 FM.
Listen to news updates on Ebona, the 103.5 FM immediately after Angelus, 6 o'clock a.m. and the 6 o'clock p.m. weekdays. Stay tuned to be updated, to be informed. News updates, live reports. Ebona, the FM breaks the news with actualities.
I believe that if we are hoping for a new Nigeria,
You can as well listen online via mixlr.com/GistFM.
Good evening and welcome to Ebona, the 103.5 FM news update. Today, Tuesday, the 5th day of September 2023, and the time is 4 minutes past the hour of 6. Martin Ifeanyi Ekezie is my name. The headlines. Anambra police arrest 2 armed robbery suspects. Ebonyi Union in UK awards scholarship grants to 68 less privileged students. Pastor to build free school. Police foil kidnap attempt in Enugu, neutralized 2 suspects. Suspected cultists kill mentally ill man in Anambra. 3/4 of Americans think Joe Biden is too old to run again. Now, details. Anambra police arrest 2 armed robbery suspects. The Anambra State Police Command attached to the Harbour Division has arrested 2 robbers dispossessing citizens of their valuables on the Second Niger Bridge. The police team on a surveillance patrol on the bridge to prevent vandals from stealing expansion joints were alerted to activities of the gang near the opposite end of the bridge. The police public relations officer, Anambra State Police Command, DSP Tochukwu Ikenga, on Tuesday said the covert police team monitored the gang and swooped on them, thereby arresting 2 of the suspects while others fled. According to him, when they were searched, 2 daggers and 5 SIM cards removed from stolen phones were recovered from the suspects aged 20 and 22 years. He said one of the suspects hailed from Enugu State while the other was from Ebonyi State. The police PRO further stated that the Commissioner of Police CP Aderemi Adoye has commended the police team for its vigilance and courage in confronting the gang. According to him, Adoye has directed the owners of the recovered SIM cards to come forward with a view to assemble evidence for the successful prosecution of the arrested suspects. Ebonyi Union in UK awards scholarship grants to 68 less privileged students. Ebonyi State Union in United Kingdom has given grants to 68 students of Ebonyi State origin studying in different tertiary institutions in Nigeria as part of its scholarship scheme. The benefiting students were drawn from the 13 local government areas of the state, and each of them received a grant of 50,000 naira. Speaking at the official disbursement of the grant held at Ebonyi Shopping Mall yesterday, the president of Ebonyi State Union in United Kingdom, Mr. Chukwuemeka Umuoke, who was represented by the immediate past president, Dr. Nnanna Elias Igwe, said it was part of the union's effort to support education in the state. According to him, the beneficiaries were selected on merit devoid of any form of favoritism. Igwe, who was a governorship aspirant on the platform of the All Progressive Congress in the 2023 general elections, disclosed that the program had become an annual event aimed at assisting the less privileged students of Ebonyi State origin studying in different tertiary institutions in the country. Earlier, the chairman of the occasion and pioneer president of the union, Dr. Mike Abani, lauded the union for always standing out for others to emulate. The Ebonyi State Commissioner for Tertiary Education, Professor Amari Omaka San, who was represented by Mr. Aga Ubinna, commended the union for the initiative and called on other unions to emulate them, even as he disclosed that Ebonyi State government was committed to ensuring accessible and quality education. The benefiting students and their parents who took turns to speak at the event thanked the leadership of Ebonyi State Union in United Kingdom for the kind gesture and pledged to utilize the money. Pastor to build a free school. The founder, General Overseer of a Port Harcourt-based church, Omega Power Ministry, OPM, Apostle Chibuzo Chinyere, has acquired a property in Umuahia, Abia State Capital, to build free school for children with special needs. A statement signed by his special assistant on special duties, Kenneth Nwachi, and made available to reporters in Port Harcourt, River State Capital, said the school, when built, would be for children with autism and Down syndrome. The cleric, known for giving alms and awarding scholarships, said he had concluded on the property and site to build the proposed school. This will bring to 2 the number of OPM free special schools in the state and 28 free schools by the same church across the country. Mwachi said this school will help children born with autism and Down syndrome in Abia to acquire education free of charge. Boy kidnap attempt in Enugu neutralized 2 suspects. Enugu State Police Command yesterday said its operatives foiled an attempt by gunmen to kidnap some travelers at Obeke Nike along Ugwogo Nike Upinsoka Road, Enugu East local government area of the state. The statement from the spokesperson for the command, Daniel Ndukwe, on Monday said that 2 of the hoodlums were neutralized while several others took to their heels with the bullet wounds. Ndukwe said, however, one of the police operatives who sustained a gunshot wound in the ensuing gun duel was taken to the hospital and later confirmed dead by doctors on Monday. 2 of the miscreants were neutralized on the spot, while many others escaped into the forest with fatal gunshot wounds. One AK-47 rifle with 2 magazines, 82 and 16 rounds of 5.56 millimeter and 7.62 millimeter calibers of live ammunition, respectively. 1 cutlass, 2 mobile phones, and other incriminating exhibits were recovered from the hoodlums. Meanwhile, the Commissioner of Police, Kanayo Uzebu, PSC, while mourning the unfortunate loss of the operative, who he described as gallant, even in death, has commanded the entire police personnel, the neighborhood watch group, and forest guards involved in the operation of their courage and job well done. Suspected cultists kill mentally ill man in Anambra. Men suspected to be cultists have killed a mentally challenged man and dismembered his body on Sunday in Oka, Anambra State Capital. A close source said the deceased, who was well known in 6th Avenue, Oka, was at his regular post at DK Park when the suspected cultists attacked him. The suspected cultists expended many bullets on him, but the bullets couldn't penetrate him. They resorted to stabbing him, but all attempts failed. They decided to use the cutlass on him and even stoning him until he gave up, and the men left immediately, the source stated. Newsmen gathered that the cultist went after the deceased because of his past involvement in cultism before his mental illness started. However, it was not clear why he was targeted. The spokesman of the Anambra State Police Command, DSP Tochukwu Ikenga, who confirmed the incident, said the DPO of Central Police Station in Oka immediately deployed his men to the scene. Now we move over to the foreign scene. 3/4 of Americans think Joe Biden is too old to run again. Joe Biden has said his age comes with a little bit of wisdom, as a poll shows 3/4 of Americans think he is too old to run again for the U.S. presidency. The president addressed concerns about his age in a speech to mark Labor Day in Philadelphia, U.S. on Monday. A poll published by the Wall Street Journal found 73% of Americans, including 2/3 of Democrats, think Biden, 80, is too old to run again in next November's presidential election. Less than half said that's the same of Donald Trump, who is 3 years younger than his successor in the White House. The latest polling comes after a series of gaffes from Joe Biden that his political opponents attribute to his age. In the same poll, just 36% of voters said Biden was mentally up for the job, compared with 46% who said the same for Trump, while 44% said he had a vision for the future. The president outperformed Trump on other metrics, including being a likable person with 48% support and being honest with 45% to Trump's 38%. In June, the president said that Vladimir Putin was losing the war in Iraq rather than Ukraine. This is where we draw the curtain on news updates on Ebon and the 103.5 FM. But before we leave, a quick look at the headlines. Anambra police arrest 2 armed robbery suspects. Ebonyi Union in UK awards scholarship grants to 68 less privileged students. Pastor to build free school. Kidnap attempt in Enugu neutralized 2 suspects. Suspected cultists kill mentally ill man in Anambra. 3/4 of Americans think Joe Biden is too old to run again. You just listened to news updates on Ebonade 103.5 FM. News produced and
Listen to news updates on Ebonade 103.5 FM immediately after Angelus 6 o'clock a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. weekdays. Stay tuned to be updated, to be informed. News updates, live reports. Ebonade FM breaks the news with actualities.
I believe if we are hoping for a new Nigeria,
you can as well listen online via mixlr.com/GistFM. All day, every day, who's bad? Hit it! On the 103.5 FM. How best can we talk about the challenges we are having on our streets, our community, our society in general? Street report. If we do not address these challenges on Ebonade FM, who will? As the happenings around us get as complicated as they can be. Street report is here to make sense of it all. Street report is causing social change across your streets. In your community. Street report is here with hardcore journalism to get to the roots of our problem. Why don't you join me, Martin number the force every Friday, 4:30 p.m. on Ebonade 103.5 FM as Street Reports unfolds in your face. On Ebonade 24/7, 24/7. Ladies and gentlemen, tighten your seatbelt as we take you on this smooth ride. Let's go! It's the morning drive on 103.5 Ebola FM, keeping your morning engaging as we take you through the smoothest ride on radio.
From 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m.
Getting your morning inspired, be informed. Let's interact only on the morning drive.
Make it a date with Martin Efanshuku, aka Meta,
and Christy, aka Eminari, aka Classy.
from Monday to Friday from 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m.
on the morning drive.
103.5 Ebola DFM.
Yeah. I know you hear it all the time, but this.
Okay, guys, thank you. Like, subscribe, and share, right?